Yo, what's good, y'all? Appreciate y'all for tuning in to another episode of Locked In with Lefty, man, and we lit. Thank God for another day, man. It's another beautiful day, man, to be alive, man. We lit. Boxing world on fire, man. Appreciate all the love and support y'all been showing, man. Like I said, see all the comments, see all the support we getting on our movement, man, the likes. It don't go unnoticed, man. I try to get back to every comment I can, man. Y'all is some hilarious people, bro. Y'all is funny as hell. I laugh at y'all comments all day. But we gonna get straight into it, man. I don't know what it is, bro, but it seems like it's everybody versus Gervonta Tank Davis, man. I'm looking at it through a different lens now. Like when Tank says him versus everybody, and I come to really look at it, like it's kind of shaping up to be like that, man. Like he really the only one that hasn't bended the knee, man, or kissed the ring of Turkey Ala Sheik, and you know what I'm saying. He the only one that really haven't went on that side, and you know what I'm saying, partnered up with him, and is fighting on the season card. Even Canelo Alvarez, he said he didn't need Turkey Ala Sheik. He ended up fighting over there. Inoue, he ended up he fighting on Turkey Ala Sheik in the United States soon, coming up. Everybody feel like they got a problem with Gervonta Tank Davis, though, man. Like, him and Shakur started off, man, as friends, man, like, knowing each other since, you know what I'm saying, the amateurs, sparring together. Man, there's even a story they sparred, like, 20-some rounds in one day. Um, Getting the best of each other, learning each other. He got to a point, Gervonta got to a point where he said Shakur was calling him out and saying he could beat him and he was better than him, and he took that as like, damn, I looked at you as like friend, like family, like how him and Keyshawn look at each other basically. It's how Tank was looking at him like, man, that's my brother. Like I wouldn't even think about, you know what I'm saying, fighting him type shit. So Shakur came at Tank and was presenting the media to the world like, man, I'm better than him. Like, if you put us in the ring, I could show y'all I'm better, basically. And it took Tank, it rubbed Tank the wrong way because, like I said, it's kind of like how him and Keyshawn Davis is. They not gonna fight each other ever. So Tank was looking at Shakur as like, man, that's my brother, man. That's my friend. Like, I'm pretty sure I don't even look at him like that. Like we will ever fight one day. And it's kind of been hate ever since then, man. Shakur been calling him out. He been trying to prove to the world that, you know what I'm saying, Shakur is soft. Shakur a runner. They don't want to fight Shakur, Coach Calvin said, because they can't do what they want to do. Uh, they more counter punches. They would have to really seek and destroy for a full 12 rounds to even, you know what I'm saying, sniff Shakur Stevenson, bro. He got crazy defensive skills, man. Like some masterful defensive skills. But like I said, Tank wasn't looking at it like, well, shit, I'll fight Shakur Stevenson, man. That's my guy. Like, it's pictures of him hugging and taking pictures after Tank fights. Like, Tank, like, man, this is my guy. Like, I'm not even looking at him from a competitive standpoint. Like, this somebody I done sparred 20-some rounds in a day with. Like I said, just think about it from how Keyshawn and Shakur looking at each other. They would never fight each other, they say. So Tank was looking at him from that point of view. We all know him and Floyd Mayweather fell out. Tank said Floyd Mayweather been hating on him. He said he mad because he got a bigger deal than him. If y'all don't know, I made a video like a few months ago. It got like 15,000 views. Tank got a 6-fight deal for $240 million with Amazon. That was bigger than Floyd Mayweather $200 million deal, and he claimed that's why Floyd was saying no. He said when Floyd put Tank up against Pedraza, he really did that so Tank could lose, so he can mess up Tank brand and all that. Which I didn't agree with that. I felt like, man, Tank was ready for that Pedraza fight, as he proved he was. Um, somebody pulled out, and Tank was kind of like a last minute replacement for that fight. So I feel like, man, that was his opportunity to shine Floyd saw it as, man, we finna make you a champion. Like, I don't think Floyd was hating on him from that aspect. Um, I think that was the right move to make. Like, he was already, what, like 15, 16 fights in. So I think Floyd knew Tank could handle himself versus a Pedraza. He knew what he could do. And he put him in, man, like to see if he was going to sink or swim. I don't think that was hating on him, man. I think that was the right thing to do as a promoter. Uh, Once you protected your investment enough, once they done fought enough bums or enough people to build their experience, throw them in there with the sharks, man. Let them swim, man. See if they're gonna sink or swim. And Tank passed that test, man. But it's kind of crazy, man. The more Tank and Floyd been going back and forth or beefing or whatnot, the more he been hanging around Shakur Stevenson. Like, Floyd Mayweather dropped a video on Instagram where Tank and Shakur was going back and forth. The video included Shakur saying basically, your problem is with me, is not with Floyd Mayweather, man. Stop all these games, let's fight. The problem with that is Shakur would do stuff like that when Tank already got a fight lined up. Or Shakur would do stuff like that when he already got a fight lined up. Or two fights lined up. Like, we know he finna fight Floyd Schofield. And then he finna fight, he going for either Zapata or Lomachenko after that. So he already got two fights lined up. Tank fighting Lamont Roach and either Lomachenko or somebody else later on in the year. So his fights already lined up. So when you do that, it's like, bro, we know y'all not gonna fight next. But Floyd Mayweather is entertaining that and posting stuff like that on his Instagram. We're like, man, this is Tank is you bought Tank in this game, man. Like, he was spotted at Shakur Stevens' spar, training with him and stuff, giving him tips and stuff like that, which is cool. But it just looked crazy, man. You would take going back and forth for a whole year straight. You dropped a video of Shakur telling Tank, man, let's fight. Uh, you know you go beat him. And then he spotted at his training. Like, come on, man. You spotted at his fights and all that. Like, which is cool, but it just look away because you wasn't doing all this when you was with Tank. You know what I'm saying? When you was telling Tank he was down on the car with Barrios. You wasn't doing all that, you know what I'm saying? Where he was beating Rolly Romero, like stuff like that. Like, it just looked crazy. Like, Floyd, man, come on. Tank, let's go, man. Like, I will say this, I really don't feel like Floyd hating, but it do be like, how I wanna put it. When you done had the spotlight for a long time, and you know what I'm saying, you don't really got that spotlight on you no more, you kind of feel away because it's like, damn, I used to be that guy, man. I used to be filling out arenas and, you know what I'm saying, not because he still is making the big bucks, but he used to be the face of boxing. Like, a lot of people would kind of get mad and be like, "Damn, like you doing all the talking at Tank press conferences, you doing all the talking that after the post fights interviews. Like, let Tank talk, man. Like, I feel like since they split or since they been beefing, man, like you really get to see like Tank personality, man. Like how he was acting at Frank Martin press conference, like being free, like Mayweather not taking over. But I hope they patch it up, man. Work it out. Uh, like I said, he brought Tank into this superstardom. He fast track Tank career. He made him a household name. Uh, with him being under Mayweather, him being around Broner and stuff like that. Tank did put in the work, but he was fast tracked by being under the Mayweather team banner for so long. And as y'all know, pretty sure y'all saw the Twitter back and forth with Terrence Crawford and Gervonta Davis, man. It all kicked off because Gervonta Davis said he don't gotta bend down, he don't gotta bend the knee, he don't gotta kiss the ring. He could sell in America. He don't need Turkey Al Sheik to sell. He don't need Turkey Al Sheik to get a bag. He could do that in America. He do that on every fight regardless. Terrence Crawford went to Twitter and said, basically, man, look, it looked like somebody mad because they wasn't invited to the Ring Awards. Man, everybody was there from Shakur. Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, Anthony Joshua, Bacoli, uh, Terrence Crawford, Usyk, all them guys was there, man. Daniel Dubois, all the Canelo, all the big names was there except for Tank, man. That's the only one that wasn't there. And he said, man, I don't have to do none of that. I'm getting paid handsomely. I'm getting paid well in America. I don't need Turkey Alashik to do that. And they just kept going back and forth about who was making more money. Um, it got to a point where Tank even was talking about his wife and kids and stuff like that, which I don't agree with, man. Never bring the children and the women into it. Um, it just got ugly, man. And Terrence Crawford ended it off by saying, man, stop being scary. Fight his little brothers, man. Fight either Keyshawn or Shakur. He got bigger fish to fry than Canelo, man. He went as far as talking about Tank was assaulting his girl. Tank was trying to run his old lady over. All type of crazy stuff, man. Like, but with boxing, man, even with life, man, you got your teams. You got, you know what I'm saying? People that's divided up, man. Like I will always say, never forget, like, Keyshawn Davis, Shakur Stevenson, Terrence Crawford, Bo Mack, Big Baby, Jared Anderson, man, them guys spar together, train together. They eat together, man. They fellowship together. Of course, they bond gonna be stronger. They see each other almost every day. Then you got people like Errol Spence, Tank, Adrian Broner, Richardson Hitchens, man. Like, them guys spar together, man. Fellowship. They know each other, families. They grew up together. Adrian Broner, um, he the one that discovered Tank and brought him to Floyd Mayweather. So you got your groups and your sections, man. You got people that's just stuck together like glue. You can't really help that, man. Y'all work together. Y'all spar together. Y'all do everything together, which is cool. But, man, it just seems like it's Tank versus everybody, man. They want to see Tank fight Inoue. They want to see Tank, man, fight Terrence Crawford. They want him to fight Shakur and Keyshawn Davis in the same night, man. It's Tank versus everybody from what it's looking like, man. And when it gets to that point, I think you solidified yourself as the face of boxing, man. And I'm going to leave out on that note. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man. We on the road to 3,000 subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of y'all, man. Make sure y'all join our movement, and I'm out. Peace!
They say fuck 'em, they wasn't on your dick when you was down. Trust them in my back and turn my heart, that shit it turned me.